everyone. Right, for this session you're going to need your magic circle. We're just going to be hanging the magic circle here in front. Shoulders are back, your knees and your feet in line with your hips, toes are facing forward. Make sure your core muscles are engaged. Let's curl down slowly, starting from your head. A nice deep breath, inhale and exhale as you curl down all the way. And then as you're reaching your mat with your circle, you're going to push the circle all the way out to the front of you, as far as it can go, reaching all the way forward. Legs are straight, knees are soft, and slowly bringing it back. Let's twist the upper body all the way to one side, and then pushing it all the way out to the side, reaching as far as you can go, and then bringing it back. Let's twist to the other side and same thing, directly out to the side, stretch all the way, reach, good, and then back to center. Let's do one more out to the front, stretching it out, good, and then bringing it back. A nice deep breath, inhale and exhale as you curl up. Engage your core, stack your spine. Standing up tall, let's roll out the shoulders. Good, we're going to stretch one arm across, look to the opposite direction. Other arm. And then we're going to do the same again, so grabbing hold of the circle, shoulders are back, resting the circle here. Let's curl down again, start from your head, inhale and exhale, slowly curling all the way down. You're going to bring your circle and you're going to just lie it flat here in front of you. And if you need to bend your knees here, that's fine. But try to reach for the circle, even if you're just touching with your fingertips, keeping the legs as straight as they can go. So softening the knees, and then we're going to push the upper body down and try to flatten the hands into the circle, onto the cushions of your circle, dropping your head, stretching it out. So you're using the palms of your hand to push down into the circle, stretching it out. Hold it there. Good. And then let's grab hold, inhale and exhale as you curl up, stacking your spine and standing up nice and tall. Right, let's shift to the front of our mat and then go down into a seated position. And we're sitting with our legs extended all the way forward. Straighten up the spine, shoulders are pulled back, core muscles are engaged. We're going to flex both feet and we're going to place the circle under the feet, across the ball of your foot. Straighten up your spine, pull the shoulders back, and then you are pulling your toes towards you, stretching it out nicely. Good, and then keeping one foot in, let's bring the other foot out and fold the leg out to the side. So we're folding it out, and then this leg that is extended, let's pull it to the opposite direction, so nice and wide, out to the side. Everything is burning, a little bit further if you can. Flexing that foot and pulling it towards you, stretching out. Good, and then back to the front. Let's swap it around. Other leg going out. So straighten up the torso, making sure that both of your sitting bones are glued to the mat, so you're not leaning out to the side, stay up straight. Let's pull this leg to the opposite direction, nice and wide, all the way, pulling your toes towards you. Try not to let the foot fall outward. Keep it up straight and pulling those toes in, flexing nicely, holding it there. Good, and then back to the front. Right. Let's extend both legs and we're going to leave the circle next to your side for now. Straighten up your spine, keep your shoulders back, and let's stretch forward. A nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale as you curl out to the front, reaching for your toes, dropping your head, and let's flex the feet. So grab hold of the toes if you can, flexing, pulling them in, hold it there. Good. Right, now we are going to make space for our legs, so make sure that your circle is out of your way. And we're going to spread the legs apart as wide as they can go. Your inner thighs are pulling here, so make sure legs are flat and they are nice and wide. So if you have to shift a little bit more forward, and then flexing both feet, hands going onto the mat, let's walk it out to the front. It should be burning, curling your spine as if you're folding your upper body down towards the mat, dropping your head, walking it forward with the arms, with the hands, and then let's push the elbows down into the mat, stretching it out, holding it here. Good, and then let's walk it back, keeping your feet flexed, keeping your legs flat, walking it back, straighten up. Right, legs out to the front again. Right, we're going to bend the knees up, keeping your feet in line with your hips. We're going to open up the knees and bring your circle in, placing it between your knees. However you're feeling comfortable, so you can pull it upright or you can lie it flat, wherever you're feeling comfortable, but make sure that your feet are hip width apart and that they're flat onto the mat, they're not turned out. Keep them flat, straighten up the spine, engage your inner core. Let's extend the arms, a nice deep breath, inhale, and then exhale as you're curling down towards the mat, but not all the way down, just about halfway. So your lower back is touching the mat here, and then hold it there. Good. We're going to give the circle a nice tight squeeze, and then release, and squeeze, and release. We're squeezing all the way from the hips, and when you release, try not to pop the circle open, control it nicely. So you're deepening the core, don't let go. Exhale, inhale. Feet are glued to the mat. Inhale, keep going. Inhale. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it there. Keep it nice and tight. Keep it squeezed. A nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale as you lift and releasing the circle. Straighten up. You can grab hold just under the knees. Rolling out the shoulders. Change direction. Good. Keeping your circle where it is. Extending out the arms again. Engage your core muscles. Let's do the same thing. A nice deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale as you curl down just until your lower back touches your mat again, holding it there. Right, let's fold the arms over, resting your hands just below the shoulders onto your chest, and we're going to twist the upper body to one side and then bring it back to the center and give the circle a squeeze. Twist to the other side, releasing the circle. And back to center and squeeze. Good, so you can do an inhale as you twist. And an exhale, coming to center, squeezing all the way from the hips. Inhale to the other side. And exhale, center, squeeze. Keeping those feet in line with your hips. Keep them flat on your mat. Exhale, squeeze. Right, for the last 4, you're twisting, and just when you come to the center, as you squeeze the circle, let's drop the upper body 2 centimeters lower. Twist and lift, and then release your circle. Back to center, give it a squeeze, dropping the upper body, lifting back, twist to the other side. Back to center, squeeze and drop, lift and twist. Good, inhale, exhale, center, squeeze and drop. Last one, twist and release. And into the center, squeezing that circle, holding it there. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, squeeze it tighter, 2, and 1. Extend out the arms, a nice deep breath here. Let's curl down all the way. Go slowly, controlling it. Try not to drop down. Good, bring the circle. Hug your knees up. You can fold your feet over. Place your circle over the legs. Pulling your knees in up towards your chest. Let's roll from side to side. Nice deep breath. Good. Right, we're going to take the circle and we're going to place it rather between the feet. So you can decide wherever you're feeling comfortable, either just below your ankle bone or just above, just so that you're not touching your ankle bone. And then bring your legs into a tabletop. So your core muscles are working, they're staying engaged. We're going to bring the hands under the head for support, lifting head, neck and shoulders. Tummy muscles are burning. Right, we're going to lift 2 centimeters higher, giving that circle a nice tight squeeze. 2 centimeters lower and release. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale down and release. Remember, your chin is away from your chest. Your elbows are nice and wide. You shouldn't be able to see them. Inhale without dropping all the way down, so your shoulders are always off of the mat. Just 2 centimeters higher. Squeeze. Inhale down, release. Exhale, lift, squeeze. And again, squeezing all the way from the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Strengthening the core, strengthening the pelvis. Your inner thighs are working, and the muscles supporting your pelvis and your lower back are working, and especially ab muscles and inner core. Let's do 5 and release. 4. Inhale. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Keep it squeezed, hold it there, keep it lifted for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down slowly and just relax. Nice deep breaths. Tummy muscles should be burning. Right, keeping your circle where it is, so it's between the feet. This time you can maybe change the position. If it was below the ankle, bring it above. However you're feeling more comfortable. The legs are in tabletop again. So core muscles are staying engaged. Hands go under your head. Lift head, neck and shoulders. Right, you're going to keep the circle squeezed. So squeezing all the way from the hips, all the way through the leg to the feet. And then we're going to extend out to 45 degrees, keeping it squeezed there. And then bring it back to tabletop. Lift head, neck and shoulders. Extend, dropping head, neck and shoulders, but just 2 centimeters down. So you're not dropping all the way down here. Squeezing that circle all the way from the hips. Bring it in and lift. Stretch it out, going down. Keeping it squeezed so your circle is staying oval. Crunching up, chin away from the chest, remember, elbows nice and wide. Extend. Inhale as you stretch the legs out. And then exhale as you bring it in. Inhale, extend. Keep that circle squeezed. And exhale, extend. Or bring it in rather. Inhale, stretch. Good, keep squeezing. Let's do 4 more. Hug it in. And extend. 3. And back. Lift. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Right, for the last one, let's keep your head, neck and shoulders lifted. Elbows nice and wide. Stretch out the legs. Let's hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it in. and just relax. Right, you can fold the legs over. Again, grabbing hold of the circle, pull the knees in, roll from side to side. Deep breath. Bring the legs down. Right, this time we're going to place the circle on the outside of the feet. So again, however you're feeling comfortable, either just below your ankle or just above. The legs are in tabletop again. Engage the core, hands under your head, lift head, neck and shoulders. Right, pulling the circle apart this time. So we're stretching the legs out, 45 degrees, and then bring it back to tabletop. This time, we're going to twist the upper body and lift to one side. Bring it back to center, extend, inhale, and exhale, lift and twist to the other side. Inhale, center. Remember, you're not dropping all the way down, shoulders are away from the mat. And then as you bring it in, legs are staying centered, only the upper body is twisting out and lifting to one side. Stretch, center, pull back, twist. Inhale, keep that circle pulled apart. So when you're looking at your circle, it should stay oval. And back, tabletop, other side. Inhale, extend and center. Keep it pulled tight. And exhale, twist. Keep going. Stretch. And back. Twist. Inhale. Let's do 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Center. And twist. Good. And then back to center and all the way down. And just relax. Nice deep breath. Right, we're going to keep the circle where it is, so it should still be wrapped on the outside of our feet, either just below or just above your ankle. And then we're going to pull the arms all the way out to the sides. So we're going to be resting your arms flat in line with your shoulders. Your palms are facing the ceiling, shoulders are relaxed, and your head, neck and shoulders are staying flat onto the mat, also relaxed. Try to face the ceiling, keeping your neck straight, engaging the core muscles. We're going to lift the legs up into a tabletop position, and then we're going to stretch them all the way straight up towards the ceiling, extending just as straight as your legs will go. Right, we're going to flex the feet, and then you're just going to pull that circle apart all the way from your hips. So pulling it apart as you exhale, inhale, release. Exhale, pull, inhale, release. Good, legs are straight. Concentrate on using your core muscles so your shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Good, and also when you're flexing your feet, make sure that you're flexing all the way from the ankle, not just the toes. So the whole foot is pulling towards you, pulling that circle apart. Try to snap it open. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Inhale, release. Good, let's do 3 more. 3. Inhale. 2. Inhale. Last one, hold it there, straighten the legs, keep it pulled tight, flex the feet. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it down. Nice deep breaths. Just relax. Right, keeping your circle on the outside again. And your hands are going to come under your head for support. Make sure that your tummy muscles are pulled in, so engaging your core. Let's lift head, neck and shoulders. And the legs coming into tabletop. The chin is away from your chest. Elbows are nice and wide. Let's stretch the legs up again, straight up to the ceiling. Right, we're going to keep that circle pulled apart. So it's a steady pull and your feet are going to flex. And then we're going to lower the legs, keeping them straight, just as far as they can go. So even if it's just up to there, that's fine. Try to go to 45 degrees. And then point the toes and pull the legs back up towards the ceiling. Flex and down. 45 degrees. Point and lift. Keeping that circle pulled tight, it should stay oval. Flex. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. This time, let's combine head, neck, and shoulders, crunching them up. Bring them down as you lower the legs. Point, lift. 2 centimeters higher, head, neck, and shoulders. Flex, down. Inhale, point, exhale. Inhale, pull that circle apart. Hips are burning, keep going. Point, lift, flex, down. Inhale, exhale, flex, inhale. Good, let's do 2 more. Point, lift, and last one. Straighten those legs, flex the feet, pull them down to 45 degrees, hold it there. Let's pulse the circle, pulling it apart. Pull, pull, pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, keep it pulled tight. Point and lift up towards the ceiling again, and slowly bring it down. Good, let's hug the knees in, roll from side to side. Nice deep breath. Good. Right, we're going to take one foot, placing it inside. And again, your circle should be crossing over the ball of your foot, so just below your toes. Grab hold with both hands, straighten that leg. And then just pulling your toes down, so flexing the foot nicely. And then you're going to slowly pull the leg back a bit if you can. Keeping it straight, so your pelvis is lifting slightly off of your mat. Stretch it out. Controlling it as you bring it back. And then we're going to stretch the leg out to the side, so the opposite hand to the leg will come down and place it on your hip. And then let's bring that leg all the way out, nice and wide. Let me just shift, make some room. All the way down. Shoulder blades glued to the mat here. Flexing that foot, pull, pull, pull. Hold it there. Good, and then let's lift, straighten the leg, and then swapping the hands, and let's pull the leg over to the inside. So the hips are really burning now. Straighten the leg, flex the foot, down, a little bit further. Hold it there. Good, and then back up. Let's swap the legs. So straight up towards the ceiling, flexing the foot, and then just pulling the toes down. And then let's pull the leg back a bit. Good, and down, and then out to the side, nice and wide, as far as it can go, all the way. Good, and then back up, swap the hands, bring it across and over. Keep it straight, flex that foot a little bit further if you can. Hold it there. Good, and then back up towards the ceiling. Grab hold with both hands, place both feet in. Again, just across the ball of your feet. Straighten the legs, flexing the feet, pulling back down. Stretch it out. And then if you can, let's pull the legs back. Keep them straight. Stretch it out. Hold it there. Good. And then slowly down. Hug it in. You're going to pull the knees up towards your chest. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. So you're curling into a ball. Tuck your chin in. Concentrate on the tummy muscles. So engage your core. Let's roll back just slightly and then roll up all the way into a seated position. Right, leaving the circle out of your way. Let's extend the legs out to the front and straighten up nice and tall. Roll out the shoulders. Deep breath. Right, shoulders are back, core muscles are engaged. Let's stretch forward. A nice deep breath. Inhale starts from your head and exhale through your spine. Reach for your toes. Drop your head. Let's flex both feet. Stretching it out. Inhale and exhale, curling up, stacking up nice and tall. Right, you're just going to place one leg over the other, but don't bend it in. We're just going to rest it there, and we're going to do the same thing. So to the front, inhale and exhale, forward, all the way. Reach for your toes, drop your head. Inhale and exhale, curling up, straighten up, swap the legs, same thing, inhale, exhale, all the way, hold it there, inhale, exhale, curling up, stack your spine, straighten up. Right, legs out to the sides as wide as they can go. Stretch out those inner thighs. Flatten the legs, flex both feet, and again, hands are flat. Walk forward, curling your spine, dropping your head all the way to the front. Good, let's push the elbows down. Nice deep breaths, hold it there. And then let's walk it back, stacking up nice and tall. Right, we're going to bend the legs in, placing your feet together, and we're going to slide the feet in, and then using your elbows, we're going to push the knees all the way down towards the mat, stretching it out. And then we're going to grab hold of the feet, and we're going to open them up, so pulling them out, curling your spine. Let's bring the head all the way down towards your feet, stretching it out, hold it there, and then let's lift, straighten up, closing the feet, grab hold of the ankles, and let's lean back. So your neck stays straight, we're just leaning back, stretching it out. Good, straighten up again. Right, let's stretch the legs out to the front. And we're going to stretch one arm across, look to the opposite direction of the arm. And bring it down. And then rolling out the shoulders. Spread your legs slightly. Let's roll out the ankles, nice big circles. Change direction. And there we go, well done. Thank you.